Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Figured I'd do a little update since I haven't been on a whole lot and just throw some makeup on. I've just went ahead and primed my eyes. I did my browskis and I got some new makeup and stuff and I don't know what I want to put on. I kind of want to try this. I don't know if any of you guys have tried this. This is the Violet Voss Best Life. This is the one that actually came in my BoxyCharm, I believe. And I just never used it, but it has the pressed glitters down here, but it has some really cool colors. And I'm thinking of just kind of doing something like just neutral, really. Maybe that, or you know what? Let's just do kind of a neutral, basic eye, but we're going to use a beautiful new palette. I did pick up this guy here. This is the, Pat McGrath, the Divine Rose 2, and what is it now? 5, 6, 7, 8. They're on Mothership 8 already. 5, so yeah, 5 and 3 is 8. Well, I did not get the pink one. I did, however, go back on, and I had the pink ones in my cart, and they were taken out at the last minute. It said sold out. When I went to pay for it, went to pay, then come back to the site after I've already, authorized the payment, come back to the site, and it took them out of my cart and said sold out. This has happened so many times. Anyway, but I was able to get the black set, and then I went back the other day, and if you go back now, you might even find them now. I think the pink volume 1 is still in stock. The volume 1 is it's like a pink, like this kind of millennial type pink. And the volume 2 is a mirrored kind of rose pink. Very pretty. But let's see. If you have not seen this, I have already kind of swatched these and just kind of played around a little tiny bit with them. That's them there. There is, look at that. It goes from gold. This one here, it goes from gold to green and all the way into, you see that beautiful pink hue it picks up. It's like gold green. There's some real pretty green in it. It's so hard to show this on camera. I can't believe it's picking up now. So I have like 5 different lights. There's the green right there. But anyway, let's just get right to it. I want to just do a real blown out kind of eye. I'm going to grab, this is my Rephr number 1 brush. And I want to go into this rosy pink color. Look at that. That is incredible. Now, if you've tried Pat McGrath shadows before, you know they are incredibly pigmented. I'm going to tap that off. And what I want to do is just kind of, I've been wanting to try this. I tried this with another shadow brand. And what I'm doing, if you see, is I'm really just kind of tapping that on. And then now I'm going to really just blow that out. And what I want is just a real pretty kind of wash of color. And I think I'm going to use a different palette with this though, because I want more of a yellow kind of hue on the center without being gold. I mean, we've got this one, but that is really, see, that's gold. I don't know if that might work. But anyway, as you guys know, I had a car accident, and you guys are getting a little different view. There is my collection of Jeffree Star lipsticks. That's not even all of them. Unfortunately, I have way too many. Anyway, you guys know I had an accident. A guy ran a red light back on March 8th, and I have had terrible problems with my neck and this arm, and it's like if you see me keep dropping down this mirror and leaning forward, it's because I have to rest this arm. It hurts so bad. My tricep, which is this muscle back here, is doing flips like that. I went and got acupuncture. Now, if you have not tried acupuncture, I know you guys are cringing. Oh my God, I'm scared of you. It's not like that. I didn't even feel it. And to treat this area and back by the scapula, he actually went down my shin. It was crazy, and like the side of my foot. And no sooner did he put it in, this was like, it just kind of almost had a warm feeling and just kind of like relaxed. I almost fell asleep there. You're kind of laid back in a chair and he's doing it, and it's very relaxing. He leaves them in until you start to feel uncomfortable. Believe me, I didn't think that it would be like that, but all of a sudden they started kind of itching. Like he had told me, when you start feeling like that, it's time to take them out. Your body will let you know. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. But I started to I have anxiety when it comes to like being claustrophobic and being like people too close to me. I kind of get very uncomfortable. He put one of the things, I closed my eyes and he put one of the, well, of course he asked, and he put one of the acupuncture needles right here, and just immediately, like, my heart was starting to race, and immediately it just went, and I was fine. Crazy. But it's like he kind of compared it like to when you go to the doctor, you get pain meds, you know, or you get medication and you have to like take them. It's not like take one and it's done, you know, you're fine forever. It doesn't work like that. But now see, this side I got perfectly how I wanted it, and I'm kind of missing this. This is my real bad eye. If you see how this one sags so bad. Gotta love having hooded eyes, huh? Just so I can really see what I'm doing there. But I think we're good with the pink. There, bring that. I'm tempted to go ahead and bring it in the center, but I don't think I want to do that today. There. All right, now for how we're going to do this yellow. I want to bring yellow into here. This is the Rephr #1 brush, and isn't that the same? Yeah, same, but this is the shorter one. See how the difference is? I always forget they're the same, but I'm going to pick up that gold color, that real yellow gold color there. And I know it's one of the real glittery. See, it's real glittery, but we're going to use it more for picking up the hue of that yellow. There. I'm going to really, same kind of thing I did with that yellow. Yeah, I'm going to cut Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I love this primer. I'm starting to like it better than the P. Louise, to be honest with you. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that, not necessarily cutting the lid so much as just kind of re-priming my lid here. Just giving it a nice, clean, sticky base to sit on. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and find an actual yellow. And the yellow I'm thinking is in the Anastasia Norvina collection. What is this? I think, the 4, collection number 4. And this has a yellow. Yep, it has a yellow in it right there. I'm going to use that yellow. I may actually use some of the pink out of this. I probably should have went ahead and went straight into this palette. I'm going to go into D2 right here. I'm going to pick that up. And it's so powdery. That's the other thing I do not like about these. They're all kind of like that. And I'm going to go ahead and start pressing that onto that base. Like a pink lemonade. I love doing pinks and yellows together. I think I am going to go ahead and pull some pink out of here too. Like that that other palette. This just really has some better, some better kind of pinks in it. I think I'm going to go right into this one. I don't want to go that bright, but I am going to go into this one. This is C2. It's still pretty bright, and it's a little different hue than what the Pat McGrath was. Let's go ahead and use that. Yeah, that's much better. The Pat McGrath is a little harder to work with. It is more, it's more of a shimmer, and I'm wanting more of a matte look. Much better. You ever like start to do your eyes and then you just decide, I don't like how this is coming along? Because normally I would go and start this whole video over with and go back into doing this look. But starting off with this palette, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. See, there we go. This is really working for that. See, I really want that. Using the one brush to pick up the shadow and really kind of pack it on there. And I really want to keep that nice and bright, even up into the lower part of the crease. I want to keep it nice and bright right there. But then when I get above that, I want to really kind of blend that out. I do want to bring that all the way over though. But as we were talking, I've been just kind of surviving. I've had a very hard time. You see me keep fidgeting sitting here. I've paused this quite a few times. It's been really hard on me with this accident. This pain going down to my arm is horrible. And if you've ever had nerve pain, you'll know how I feel. Once, I got rid of the nerve pain that I had from my lower back going down into my leg. And I swore, God, I was so happy when that was gone. It does come back every once in a while, but nothing bad, nothing like it was. I'm going ahead and kind of blowing that out down on the lower lash line right there. Really blend this out. I'm glad I went with this instead of the other one. I'm going to pick up just a little bit more of that pink and make sure that I haven't lost that on that outer corner right there. I love neon shadows. I have always. But I'm an 80s kid. I mean, that was part of being an 80s kid. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and clean up this underneath my eyelid a bit. I'm going to use my, it's called Storm, and it's from Smashbox. You guys know that I'm like addicted to these. When I do a light look like this, I like to go ahead and put something darker in the waterline. I've gotten where I've been using a lot of brighter colors in the waterline, but something like this, it kind of needs something darker to stand on. I like using the Storm color because it's a dark gray, but it's a darker gray, but it still has enough lightness to where it's not really just overdoing the look. I'm also tightlining with this color, the eye primer, and I like to go ahead and put it on the inner corner right where I'm getting ready to do my pop of shimmer right there. And it just really gives it a nice sticky base to sit on. Let's see, what are we going to use on the inner corner? I don't know. The only thing, this palette doesn't really give you, I mean, it's got that one there, but that's got more, it's so glittery though. Yeah, you know what? That's got more of a yellow to it. I think that'll work. Number 3 brush, and I'm going to pick up A1. That's a really different, it's not really like a pressed glitter, but it has a lot of like glitter kind of flecks in it. And I'm going to go ahead and press that right there in that inner corner. It's got, it's almost kind of a pewtery kind of, it's got a weird tone to it. I don't know if I like that as much as I thought I was going to, but it's all right. I'm also going to bring that right up here and use it to kind of accentuate that brow bone just a tiny bit. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to put some mascara on. I'm going to clean up the under eye, and I'll be right back. And 50 years later, not really, but close. I went ahead and used the Anastasia mascara, the brand new one. It's not been out that long, but anyway, I'm not going to do a full face of like foundation because of course we all have to wear masks and this world has become craziness, but I have found the best concealer ever. It is from Haley. It's called Haley's Cosmetics, I think is the name of it. And this is the Revive Concealer Cream, and I have this in the color Fair Light Neutral. And this is it here. I've used this several times, actually. Now, this is it's not, it doesn't dry down like matte. It dries down very natural looking, even a little luminous, and it's very pretty. It's got a little chemically smell. That's the only bad drawback of it. But I take it and I just kind of go like this. And that's about it. I may go back and kind of clean it up depending. Now I like to take, this is a Morphe E30 brush, and this is like perfect for this, and just kind of blend it out. Now if you are more of a sponge type person, let me show you here. Let me go ahead and tap this out a little bit with a sponge, but you can go ahead and tap this out with a sponge. This is just a Real Techniques sponge, and you'll get very similar coverage. It's a little bit less coverage with the sponge. You may want to go back and kind of touch up if you use a sponge. See right here, it just, I like a little bit more coverage right through there, and I like to cover that red up, and that's why I like to use a brush better, because you'll get better coverage with a brush. I mean, just depends on the product, but with this you get better coverage with a brush. And I don't like to go down too far because my mask comes right here, so I like to kind of blend it off from there. But that gives you kind of that finished look. It looks like you have a full face of makeup on. You can also kind of bring it up onto the forehead. I don't really worry about that because my bangs cover it, but I do come right up under here. Now I just love see how natural that looks. This looks very pretty, very kind of together. Now I did go ahead and clean off the inner corner. I did not like how that was, and I figured I could find something a little different. And what I have been loving for my inner corner is Lunar Beauty, the highlighter in Mercury. If you have not tried this, this is, it's like breathtaking. I love this highlighter, and it's so pretty. I'm grabbing my Rephr number 12 brush, and this is what I like to kind of take that and just kind of pop that right on that inner corner. Right on that inner corner there. And also right at the brow bone. They make some of the prettiest highlighters I have ever tried. They are gorgeous. But that is the eye look, and that's kind of just, it's what I've been doing here lately to kind of look put together. And I take just a makeup wipe and kind of pat that off. And the reason why I do that is because the mask rubs right here, and I don't want all that transfer. You really don't want to get makeup on your mask because it can make things stick to it and all a world of stuff. You can look it up online. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pro at that. But anyway, guys, I've been on here long enough, but I just wanted to check in with you guys and kind of say hi. I'm just going to throw some lip balm on. Well, lip gloss. This is Winky Lux Cross My Heart. It's a lip oil. And I have really been loving this. It doesn't have a color or anything, but it smells like creme brulee, like a vanilla. And it's very moisturizing on the lips. Just comfortable. I let that kind of soak in, and then I kind of make sure it's all in before I put my mask on, and then I run to the store. That's what I'm fixing to do now. I'm going to run to the store, do some grocery shopping for me and my neighbor. And I hope everybody is doing well. Stay strong, and remember that we're all in this together. I haven't really spoke on, what's going on and everything, but it's just atrocious. We are all in this together, and it's just, I don't want to speak a whole lot on it, but if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So have a wonderful day, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.